Alright, our time is officially 12:02, just after midnight, here on the eastern coast of the United States. We're going to be, hopefully running until dawn breaks on the eastern seaboard. Playing Knight of Meridia. The first step is going to get from Iverstead all the way to the shrine. The way we can accept Meridia as our wonderful patron, who hopefully will not yell at us to take any beacons today. Understand we come back and take archers very lightly. Archers are not friendly in Nolvus. They always tend to do 16 times more damage than they need to. Just going to go ahead and give that for everyone's safe and security. Unfortunately, I can't seem to delete the bot ad, so that's nice. Come down here so I can actually handle you. Thank you. Additional goblin archer has been dispatched. All that remains is the berserker for this nice small goblin camp, which, well, you know what? That bear can have that goblin, because I'm not dealing with a Nolvus bear at the grand old level of 9. Further, I will send over a friend request to you later. Now, if these guards would be so nice as to assist me with this bear, so that way I don't disintegrate when it touches me. Or if you want to run away, that is also acceptable, because I'd really rather not have my first death be like 5 minutes in. That works for me. We will probably head run through Helgen. Would probably be the wisest option. Pick up the warrior stone on the way. We're going to attempt to use fast travel as little as possible. One, see the great scenery. That's a truck. Can I handle a troller? We're gonna see. That's a heavy attack. We're not dealing with that. Got a nice stunning execution. I kind of forgot that I had turned on that setting from Valhalla. Hello, little imp friend. You're now my small, dead imp friend. It will not be having soft tacos later. We're gonna cut around through Helgen. There's a sky shard for a perk point at the gate to Helgen. Run down through Riverwood, grab the warrior stone. Unsure if I want to take the path to Solitude through Labyrinthian, or just go all the way around. Definitely more beneficial for us to walk there than it is to take a cart. For all the nice wandering XP that we will get. Should be approximately one troll up here. Unless so whoever's patrolling this area murders this man, which appears to be the Thalmor.
Teach you to mess with me.
In any other day, you all would be meat on the road for my XP bar. But this early on, I feel like the Thalmor will run me over with how many magic spells they know. I'm thinking the beacon should start to spawn now, actually, because we're level 10. I don't know when we'll be able to do Meridia's quest, though, for Dawnbreaker. The Temple of Meridia in this mod pack is incredibly overscaled. Get the 200 HP, and then we'll take some stamina. Did that put us at 35 two-handed or 40? 35. We'll take Fury's Strength. Giant board at 40. That'll give us a nice little damage increase. Here's someone beating up a poor anvil. Absolutely not forging masterclass equipment out here in the middle of nowhere to the east of Irestead and west of Elgin. Wait. That's an ogre. Need to get away from that as fast as possible as well. The smoldering wreck that is Helgen. It's actually still smoldering. That's kind of funny. Take the Discovery XP, which isn't a lot, but any will help at the moment. Make our way down this way, and hopefully, if I have my sense of direction about me, we'll end up with Guardian Stones. Where we will take both the Warrior Stone and the Warrior Amulet for now. Both of which will be very beneficial to us not dying from enemies. Because if the enemy is dead, they cannot kill us. They cannot kill us. I don't have to go through all the trouble of attempting to reacquire the gear that I will drop. Because Shadows of Skyrim is very kind to me in that regard, that it will always drop gear that I need. There's the Guardian Stones. Warrior Stone should be the one on the right. This should give us 20% to everything. It should put us, it's 77. There should be another Sky Shard at the entrance to Riverwood. We will pick up for when we hit 40 with landed weapons to take Giantborn and Furious Strength. And on the lantern for a little bit of light. Debating about whether or not we pick up Dagoth over here. Do we run with Dagoth? That is a good question. Depends on if I wanted a completely immersive experience or not. Because Dagoth will break the immersion at every opportunity. I think I sure it should be like... Yeah, it's up there. We will pick up Dagoth while we're here. Nothing like having Dagoth or to liven up the mood.
welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is a local favorite and
mug around
one
here
of the
somewhere.
first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the
At last, the Nerevarine has arrived, in this age and on this current build of Skyrim.
Current build of Skyrim that all of my friends tell me that we're just not playing Skyrim, we're playing Dark Souls instead.
Come now, Nerevar, let us not play these games. I didn't just magically appear in your mod list. Shall I accompany you?
Yes. Yes, you shall.
Are you ready to go?
I have quite literally nothing else to do besides go with you. Plus Delphine's been looking at me funny, and I think she wants my downstairs Dagoth. Oh, and before I forget, the mod author has no idea how to properly code AI packages, so here is a spell tome to summon me in case I get lost or stuck on a tree or whatever. You know how it is, Skyrim jank. The creation kit is held together with duct tape and Todd Howard's hopes and dreams.
Follow me. I need your help.
Let us go, Nerevar. We must drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind. I mean Skyrim.
Too bad, I like those fellas, so they're staying.
Is that all?
That's all for now.
The killer of kings on the day of your death.
Nerevar, before we get all involved with these graybeards, there is something you should know. Arngir was on the Epstein list.
I'm sorry, Dagoth, but I'm not sure if I believe you on that one or not. Arngir's always been like a really nice man. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's his cover.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Fuck, Nerevar, I got it! I got it. Things are bleak until she falls on my barrow, right? Things are bleak until she falls on my barrow? We did it. We got it, Nerevar. I love Doggy.
Good work, Dagoth. I'm proud. Where are we at on? Shh. That was the wrong section. I've been playing this for so long and I still can't do anything right. That's right, we're running two-handed, so everything like 1.5 times the stances stat that we would need to take anything for regular swords. Which is great. It's wonderful. What I've always wanted. Hello, Imperial prisoner escort.
I'm sick of waiting. When are we gonna see some action?
Well, if I was a Stormcloak, you would have just seen some action, so be thankful that you, didn't, I suppose. Almost forgot to put on the necklace. That would have been unfortunate. Kind of desire I have to run the Amulet of Stendar. It's extremely high. Meridia and Stendar kind of fill the same role.
Rah! Nerevar, I know when Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out. I got connections, I got oil money. The Elder Scrolls 6 will release July 13th, 1982. We're building a time machine, Nerevar.
You know what, Dagoth, if you can figure out how to build a time machine that doesn't involve anything with Sothasil, go right ahead. I will not stop you. Just never realized. Dagoth built a time machine. Made dragon breaks at that cost. Time functions differently in the Elder Scrolls than it does in any other piece of fiction. It's never always just like you change the past and it creates a branch and both timelines exist at once. And it's never retroactive. It's always everything that happened did happen, even if it's contradictory. And then it all just became one consensus timeline. That confuses me. I don't know how any of it works. And I'm generally really good at time travel, timey-wimey fuckery. That one, I just can't wrap my head around a dragon break. It just doesn't work for me for some reason.
Can you tie them in a bow? Answer the question, Nerevar. Can you tie them in a knot? Possibly can you tie them in a bow?
I mean, if I try hard enough, maybe. It's unfortunate that you decided to attempt to speak to us while you were 5 miles away to where no one could hear you. Talking to the demons again, Dagoth? Okay, yeah, that's not nightmare fuel at all. And it's quite unfortunate that I don't have any material to deal with you. I mean, I have an arrow, but it's not like I can pick up the arrow and throw it at it.
Oh, chat, I'm locking in.
We're not. Okay, Dagoth's dead. Okay. Dagoth is actively like 16 years into the stratosphere now. Damn, I'd really like the XP from the moth, the spider mother too. It doesn't have that much HP. It just does incredible poison damage. And I'm not willing to. Okay, listen, you're way too fast here for your own good. Like, what did I ever do to you? Bam. Huh. I wonder how that vendor who normally operates that shrine is gonna live now. Like, he just has a giant friend. What is with all these things out here in the mist that just want to kill me? I'm just trying to make my way north. Are you kidding me right now? What is all this bullshit that's going on?
What was that?
Yeah! Welcome to the salt rice fields, motherfucker!
You can't hide from me.
Now you're mine. Puny weak.
I'll kill you if I have to. Die!
Ah! Fuck you! Eat my whole ass!
I'll show you a real
You ladies
This is
are about to learn
actively
why they use the
ridiculous.
salt rice. Red dots on your compass, Nerevar. Pick a god and pray they pick you before I'm done.
Bro, that giant is still here.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
You wanna dance with Dagoth?
That motherfucker has claws.
What a fool you are. Come, mortal, come and face your destiny.
Bro, you attack too much.
You're a fool to fight. I'll show you a
I will gladly use this giant to murder you all.
Let's see what you've got.
I'd much rather you all, one, either kill the giant that's been following me for about a good few hundred feet, or or not.
Now you'll pay.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
Why? You can't win this.
I don't know. But besides, the archers were
Cut off
doing
your
pretty
nipples and
okay.
roll 'em around in Cheeto powder.
But that's quite literally the rest of the occupying bandits.
Ah. Oh, oh, call a healer, call a healer, but not for me.
Gotta target the lowest level ones first.
Are you prepared?
Leave Skyrim alive.
At this point, I'm just getting into Skyrim barely alive. Oh, Dagoth, how are things down here? Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Desperate times, desperate measures. Oh,
You're a fool to test me. Last mistake.
where's the one that...
Rajá! Eu vou enviar seu cu pro Brasil arrombado.
Okay, well, that doesn't do enough damage. Okay, he's a low level. Will not survive this thing. Okay, well, he's just gonna play it out. That works for me. Normally, I wouldn't have even done this,
Ouch! Now we are free to fast
but they
travel.
did just kind
You
of
lazy swit.
annoy us. Well, the insult is very unnecessary, Dagoth, because we're not gonna be doing a lot of that, hopefully. I do like how the one ranged weapon I picked up was the one dude with the crossbow. And none of these other fellows have, like, an actual good bow on them for me to steal. They're all just hunting bows or longbows, which is unfortunate. Oh, there's no restrictions against me using a crossbow. Kinda fits the theme. And back on our objective, which was to go north towards the shrine. Even though we can't see anything in our immediate vicinity because of all the fog. Even though you can't see a lot, the sheer fact that fog is as volumetric as it is does still set a very nice atmosphere.
Assume the position. You know the drill, Inwa. Ouch! Stop! Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
Ah, there was a warg here.
Oh! Oh! They're gonna put your ass on a shirt after I'm done with you.
How do we think Dagoth printed shirts would sell in Skyrim? I don't think they'd sell at all, except for maybe those really crazy cultist dark elves. Or Dunmer, if you want to be accurate about it. The question is, do I take us through Labyrinthian or not? You?
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill? Until next...
Are we? Okay. From that one small amount of that one small amount of vamp drain, we managed to grab Sanguinary Vampires. That's hilarious. Glad I stole that from those vigilants that happened to be there. That's kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Points to archery. Points to rest. Two-handed stamina. Now we can take Furious Strength. 4 plus heavy attack damage, and Giantborn for power attack damage again. And we'll take the first level of ball. Put these two into archery. When did this happen? Did I mean to put this somewhere else and I put it in speech? Why? Well, now even I'm confused. Point to Spirit Tutors. But if we do manage to run into them wherever they might be on our journey until we can leave Skyrim behind, we'll get a nice little bonus if we happen to see them. Dagoth, turn around, we're leaving. Dagoth, turn around, we're leaving. I don't know where you're at, Dagoth, but we're leaving. I don't remember what element type in Azure. Okay. I don't know what type of damage that is. That's horrifying. I have like 1 HP. We ain't doing this. I'm out of here. That ain't good for anyone involved. The one instance that they got those more damage than me. They got my kill the dragon on his own. I have a bow. Well, Rex and I have 7 dwarven bolts. That's about all I'm contributing to.
I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
A Minotaur Lord? What is going on? Why has this been the most absolutely crazy bullshit I've seen in my entire life? Alright, well, we're out of bolts now. My money's obviously on the Minotaur Lord at this point. But I'm not sure I can take a Minotaur Lord either. Why did all my stamina just, like, die? Thanks there, friend. Hey, Dagoff, get the fuck up. Did he just attempt to shout at me? My bolt's back.
Can we hang out for a bit, Nerevar? I want to watch the heat dissipate from their corpse. You know, Nerevar, I once had this Argonian slave named Eats Many Toes. She didn't last in the fields for long, mostly because all the other Argonians weren't able to work on their feet after they met her. She ruined many a harvests for our people. Fucking lizard bitch.
Eats many toes is wild. Isn't it Argonian custom to, like, your name is like the one of the first actions that you did when you were born? That's hilarious. That's kind of funny. It's funny in a way that shouldn't particularly be funny, but it is. Stamina. Archery. Rest. Stamina. I'll take ethereal arrows and a blind shot. This should at least allow us to fire the bolts from our magic pool, yeah? Yes. I have no idea how much damage those do, but we will run with it. Now that was the Skyborn altar. Suppression. Diamond, flawless amethyst, potion of healing, garnet, extra health. Let's see if we can't get down to the altar's chest and the word wall without dying because fall damage is scaled to such a ridiculous degree that even one wrong step on a mountain and you are a pancake on the ground. This poor guy. Fire res, malady. I've never seen the soul trap enchantment be called malediction before. That's a no one for me. It's always normally of souls or binding or something. Never malediction. Alright. And there's Labyrinthine. Now, Labyrinthine does have a sky shard that we could plunder. Is it worth it to fight all the skeleton archers while we're down there, though? That's the real question. More two-handed and more archery. More stamina. We will take clean kill now. Just trying to even get to Solitude on foot has been an adventure. An adventure in trying to not die from various unforeseen circumstances.
Hey, buddy, you should never hit a girl. You'll burn for this. Roar! It's better to come in the sink than to sink in the common wa. Ready
Is
to
it?
bleed, tiny mortal?
I guess that depends on the type of person you are, to be honest. Finish that fellow takeoff. The work takeoff. That's power attack. It's also a power attack.
The fireball knows where it is.
Take out
because
the
it
finish
knows
him.
where it isn't.
I guess that's true. Even though you're technically just using firebolt and not fireball, if you were using fireball, we probably would have crashed by now. Because the only thing you know to do is to use fire rate. A skeleton champion? I guess they are just skeletons, not Draugr. I'm considerably more afraid of Draugr than I am standard skeletons of any variety. Okay, well, he just hit me while not even facing me, so that's great.
Whew, they knocked the wind out of my balls.
Am I gonna bleed to death from that? Thankfully not. There's that archer up there. Again, I'm more scared of an archer that is weak than I am a champion who has got a lot of HP. Because bleed damage does not care what level you are. Bleed damage is an equal opportunity employer as it is in every other single video game. There ain't no way that you just hit me through that window. Why do they all gotta have such good aim?
This guy's good.
I got us up there handling some skellies, because good for me.
R.I.P. in bio. Little white dove emoji.
How are we doing? We haven't contracted any more diseases. No, we're just exhausted. That's another frost troll, another skeleton, but I know that there's at least one more skeleton champion up there. From personal experience, and all those skeletons are archers. However, I will hide behind this troll like the meat shield that he is.
Forgive me, Nerevar. I am going to go all out. Just this once.
Oh, it's a marauder this time, not a champion.
We out here cranking 90s on fucking Outlanders.
Splendid.
I be
That
spinning
went
my game like a
considerably
fucking
better
frat
than it
boy with drunk
could
high
have.
schoolers, wearing my sunglasses indoors, hitting that stroke game 101 lessons with a new baby. Why don't you come over here and lick the creamy tip? Make our boy Sanguine proud.
It makes me sad, though. No matter what installation of the Elder Scrolls we get, we will never have actual, true to lore Sanguine. Sanguine's more like Slanesh from Warhammer, but we'll never get to see it. Because that's incredibly not safe for the majority of the populace that plays the Elder Scrolls. Take a save before anything happens and we lose all the progress that we made, because I don't remember the last time we saved. A long time ago. That's all I know. It was a long time ago. Let's take and archer this time. Stamina. Wanted to use this point in the stances tree if we can afford the stances. We're 27, we get Great Sword Apprentice. 30. Go ahead and unlock the warrior. That could have been.
I'm working on a potion, you see.
That could have went incredibly wrong. If I had mistimed the backwards parry, I probably would have gotten stunned or staggered and been cat food. And nobody likes to be cat food, especially when the cat is bigger than the majority of some people's cars.
I'm getting out of here.
Do that. You all do that.
Time to cleanse the Empire of its filth.
I'll find you.
You all do that too. Me and Dagoth will continue to make our way towards the Shrine of Meridia on this wonderful, wonderful walk that we're on. In one entire night.
Nerevar, what the fuck is 2 Nords, 1 Chalice?
I can only imagine, Dagoth. I can only imagine what 2 Nords, 1 Chalice would be. I can only imagine it, buddy. This is a necromancer fort. Guarded by skeletons, and there's a few necromancers, but if any of those is rolled as an arch necromancer, it can't be done. So we're not gonna risk it. Considering we are almost there. Gonna get past Dragon Ridge and up to the shrine. Hopefully without encountering like an Oblivion Gate or something. That would be my luck. It would be just my luck. Or do feel relatively safe on the road to the shrine at this point. There's generally not many horrible things that happen on this road. I mean, we've already encountered the random strayed vampire vigilant event. So there shouldn't be anything else. Those are revelers.
Why is that? The mead won't argue your ear off.
I held my breath on that one because there is a random road encounter like that where they're disguised as vampires. Those were just merrymen. Sometimes it's really nice just to take a walk, or in our case, a terrified jog across Skyrim. That's what it ends up being, a terrified jog, because things have gone considerably more dangerous than I had anticipated. I mean, we never really anticipate running into a Minotaur Lord and a dragon, let alone trying to assist the vigilance with a vampire and end up in a battle with a nearby bandit camp. We do as we do. We are almost there. That's a bear? Bear is not ideal at this current moment in time. I keep saying that, even though it may not be the worst thing in the world anymore, but still not overly comfortable with the idea of having to fight one. It really is just because bear attacks seem to have, like, all of the stagger in the world when they hit you, and that's not any fun for anyone involved. But we have made it. We have made it to the Statue of Meridia.
A new supplicant approaches. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple, a darkness that you will destroy. But first, you must restore to me my beacon. I shall guide you unto it. Find it and return here, and great shall be your reward.
Like, the Empire wouldn't exist for another 3,000 years after these two.
I'm so glad that Meridia has a different voice.
Spies are running through all these ruins and placing them in their pockets in order to fluff the economy for up-and-coming adventurers? Or is this just another example of Bethesda polish?
Well, unfortunately for me there, Dave, I don't have to worry about such things, considering they actually do have canonical currency and the Draugr in this pack, so you're better off asking someone that isn't me. Okay. Oh, wait. Are you kidding? It's in the side dungeon of Labyrinthian? Oh, we were right there, too. It'll make me walk all the way back. Bitch. But that is what we are here for. We are here to serve Our Lady. I said that knowing full well that we are not ready for the temple. We are not ready for what's in the temple. Which makes me nervous. The only reason it makes me nervous is because it's a permadeath zone for Shadows of Skyrim. It'll send us back to the main menu. It means every death that we incur in there will be approximately 15 minutes of me waiting for the loading screen of the main menu. Because we'll have to relaunch the game if we die in it. And that ain't no fun. But hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully we won't have to worry about that. Ow. Crack the hell out of my shoulder. God, I've gotten old. But on another note, now that we have our patron in the form of Lady Meridia, we can start building up the devotee status by slaying the undead. So I guess this isn't going to be the worst dungeon that they could have picked. They could have just been held by bandits, which wouldn't have assisted us in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to remember if this side dungeon of Labyrinthian sucks or not. I did it recently, but I don't remember anything about it, and that's troublesome. All I remember is yelling at the game for how much HP Draugr have in this list when you're low level. Which, for reference, is a lot. It's a lot. But I didn't have day off at that time, so we're going to give it our best chance. Everything feels like it's 10 million years away. Apprentice Necromancer, and the skeleton.
What was that?
A mage archer.
Asura curse you! No more!
I'm unaware of why you would have jumped off from there.
Behold my power!
Here's Astral Bite. That's nice. Fire salts. And the apprentice and the skeleton bowman. That dude has shouts. That's nice.
They're treating me like an Argonian. Hey, you ain't too fat and ugly to get banged, motherfucker. Ooh. You! Cancel. Blocked and reported.
It seems like they took care of the apprentice and the skeleton. That's nice. Okay, so there was no high level mages on the outside of the fort. That works for us. That works for us. And around level 35, they'll start to send everybody. Did I just... I could have swore I just heard an arrow, like, strike near our feet or somewhere. It's a mud crab. Paranoid about a mud crab. We've almost made it back to Labyrinthian. Even if it's going to be... We've almost made it back to Labyrinthian in order to die. That's very possible. Very possible we've locked ourselves all the way back here in order to meet our demise. I heard the dragon. I don't want it. I can't remember. Did we take the sky shard? We did not. Don't you do it. How nice. He was nice enough to not attempt to kill us while absorbing the shard. Good mask. I have no need for you fellows at this moment. Come on. Doing and smithing. So we can't get anything else with the ones that we had. Stamina. Whenever I say stamina, I want to say stamina up from God Zombies, but I gotta force myself to not to. Can't get hallowed burial now. I've got to spend one of these points on the apprentice stance for great swords. Be a little bit slower, but we'll hit harder. Right? It's just speed. Just a buff and last high stance. Plus 30% attack power and power attack. Power attacks are plus 10%. Limiting your defenses, which is we take more damage and we are slow. We get damage at the cost of we have no stamina and are slow.
Watch me hit this clip, Nerevar.
Oh, you're a champion. Okay, I'm stuck in this hole. Stuck in a hole while getting shot at is wonderful work. So, please. Work takeoff. Go back to them. I have to remember that I had one of these. This normally doesn't ever happen. I can just fire this. Which magic does this take? What is it? It's not magic for bolt, it's just magic to summon 100 of them. They seem to do work.
Your death approaches.
This is kind of like having bound crossbow. I made a complaint about a while ago because I really wanted bound crossbow.
My street ball name is Smaug.
I bet it fucking is, Dagoth. I bet it fucking is. Alright, let's see what horrible hells await us in this dungeon. I remember that it's short. It's not very long, but that's all I remember about it. Need to do 2-minute gap close in. Don't think. Save before I forget. That's nice.
Alright, so It tickles! It tickles! Ma ha 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 ha!
Okay, well, I didn't want to jump.
Oh, bastard! Ooh. Gah! Fuck! I wish I was a little...
Having Dagoth backfired on me because I couldn't actually see what was going on because of all the flames. Where are we? I actually don't know where we're at. Alright, so that reminds me that I need to change Shadows of Skyrim to the last location. Now we will absolutely use the fast travel sequences to get back to areas, but not for traveling.
The immortal heart ache, the clitoral chimer, the hung dunmer, the cherry popping, the panty dropping, the heart throb is coming for your cheeks now. They slash them, was slash were.
Gonna come in very handy sometimes, Dagoth. Other times you might get me killed because I can't see what's going on. Oh, we're hit by mark death. That's nice. That's wonderful. Archery and alt. Stamina. Stamina. Keep saying the funny word instead of the real one. Oh, that's right. We can take tireless now, which will help us too. Know it.
Get that fucking tomb. Do you smell that? I shit my own loincloth. It's a dominance thing, not a fear thing.
And I can't parry in these conditions. Start to parry when you can't see what's going on.
I am become death, destroyer of your Titan PC. We need to keep fighting Nerevar.
Love that first, I guess.
Climax.
That guy's seen better days. What was the point? Oh, I'll definitely take the potion. That'll always help.
We on that Sheogorath skunk, that Nirnroot imp fluid Molag Bal Akatoshi Soul Gem Sujama Kush. This shit ain't nothing to me, Nerevar. I don't need to see the price tag. It's time for your annual prostate exam in WoW. I'm a doctor. Type shit, Nerevar.
A hero. What are the chances that you use Drain Vitality as a shout?
We about to break you down zesty style. Yo!
Pretty common, apparently.
Oh!
The instant death shout. The go fuck yourself shout. Right. Man doesn't even need the shout to kill me. As is per usual with Draugr heroes. Why does my potion hierarchy not work? At the one. Just a... Oh, I did have it set to 1. It would be different if this man was melee, but he's not. But even if he was melee, it's a frost cloak.
ass-kicking is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
This guy. Moved from Dagoth to me instantly. All this work for the bacon. Going back, Dagoth, but don't give up. Did I literally just not set you to not drop my weapons? Bro? Apparently you just don't listen. Where the hell did he go?
We gonna bury you in the dirt and we gonna stone you to death. Me and 600 in Wa's gonna have you up against the wall and we all gonna shoot 100-round clips at you, lil bro. Evolutionary dead ends, the lot of you.
That's why it hurt so much. He had an ebony bow and ebony arrows. We will take both.
You have found my beacon. But it's not time for rejoicing. The Defiler continues to profane my temple. Return to my figure on Mount Kilcreath, and I shall make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
At least we got through that. And the Aurora Borealis. It's actually like really rare that I see this. I wonder if Nern has its own name for the Aurora Borealis instead of just, like the Aurora Borealis. An interesting thought. Never thought about it, to be honest. God, that moon's massive. How much favor did we gain from doing that? Okay, that's a lot. But it's still nowhere near enough to where I'm comfortable taking on the temple. Started at 4%. Now we're at 18%. We've pretty much quadrupled. Go to Dawnstar. Go to Dawnstar and link up with the Vigil. Right? No, okay. That is where Stone goes. I thought I took the wrong direction somehow. Could have sworn I just heard someone beating another animal. Adept Conjure.
You're a fool to test me. Last mistake. I'll end your miserable life. Victory or Sovngarde! I love a challenge. Victory is yours. Damn coward. You'll pay for this. Time to finish this.
It's morphin' time.
That's it! That's your best!
Victory or Sovngarde!
Wield halberds stress me out.
You guys ain't shit. Sorry ass motherfuckers ain't got nothing on a god, right? Fucking nothing.
Dancing Fire should be one-handed. It was speech, apparently.
Damn it! Not now! By Ismir, you won't leave here alive!
There she is.
Get her!
I'll have your head.
I don't really care about the bandits, but there is a...
What a waste, fools!
I agree. I agree. You're not who I was looking for.
I am a god. How can you kill a god? Nerevar, I can't fucking take it anymore.
Me neither, Daroff. Me neither. It's a struggle out here. Nothing is going according to plan. Not an ounce. Not a bit.
Can you smell what they got is cooking.
I'll show you what a real. Let's see what you've got.
Ah,
Pay for this.
Why did you all piss off the giants and then bring over to me?
look at their blood! Blood and viscera! Ha 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 ha!
Just die already, bastard!
I'm not getting beaten up by the giants that you all pissed off.
I'll carve you into pieces.
It will not happen.
He needs some milk!
I will take the XP from witnessing you die, though. That always works out for me. But I'm not going through all that. Ah. So we can't go up any more in two-handed, which is a shame. Traditional division. Stamina. Restoration. Take fire and frost. That's what I'm going to be most weak to. Fire and frost because damage over time sucks. And frost because losing stamina also sucks. There's Dunbar Wall. Means the ravine or the temple should be up on this hill. And we have made it to the Temple of Stendarr. Our home for the next forever. Boulderfall Cave. Cragslang Cavern. I don't think I've ever actually been there. Witch and Dead Crone Rock. Isn't that Dead Crone Rock slash Stone readout where the Beast of Marion's razor is? I'm not gonna do that one. Serpent's Bluff. Trying to avoid the ones that have me going to Forsworn camps. I know that one's one. Broken Tower. What's with all the witches wanting to be in the Reach? That's a Forsworn camp. That's a Forsworn camp. Can you, like, send me to the Glenworld Coven or something? Thank you. Broken Ore is cool. You can hunt this vampire. Vampire in Granite Hill, and we'll stop by the Sacred Anatomancer. Well, friend, what do you have for us? Shriek Wind. It's fine. Nope. Lost. I'm just gonna start assuming that anything with a readout in the name isn't happening. Blind Cliff Cave. That overlaps. Autumn Watch is fine. Duplicate can literally be anywhere. Hey, we're right there. North Bear. I understood. I recognize that one from somewhere. Shriekwind is in Falkreath. Hmm. The Daedra somewhere in Boulder. If we're lucky, we would get one of the Oblivion bands, and hopefully roll in it, and hopefully it would drop with obliteration or two-handed weapons. That would be the most ideal. The only ring that stands out to me at the moment. Vanity, Glenmoral Coven. I guess we're gonna go murder other me in Morthal. Jog our way down to Granite Hill. Hit Treequin Basin. Then Iverstead. Boulder Fall. Crags Lane. Frogfar. Is that everything? Ah, Autumn Watch. Autumn Watch is down here. That'll do. I need to mark Morthal. Unfortunately, we can't walk into Dawnstar yet because it's guarded by a fucking Twilight, which we're just still not ready for. I gotta say before I forget. Let us fall. It's fine. I'm gonna see if we could go the route of Dim Hollow. But let's do that actually. It'll take us by the Shrine of Dagon, which should have some scamps for us to murder. And scamps, for whatever reason, are worth a lot of XP. Couldn't tell you why. They are. I'm glad I kind of forced the Witch Hunter and the Witch to be overlapping. Maybe they'll take each other out. And I'll get credit. Pass right on by Dim Hollow. Aim for the Shrine of Dagon, which should be right there. You can almost kind of see its hand. See his hand. Should be an ice wraith guarding the bottom of the stairs. It's a saber cat this time. How serendipitous. The scamps aren't here. Why? Well, they were here. Why are they not here now? Why are they dead? What are the chances that the dragon that was literally right across the mountain decided to kill the scamps? What a pain. That was a waste of precious travel time, but it's not like we have anywhere else to be but on the road, so.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got a...
Oh, there's the Rising Dead quest letter. Which will take us up. We'll hit that on our way to treatment. It's the most optimal way to do that. We'll pick up the paraglider while we're down there. It's not that. I've never had a standard skeleton ever use magic against me. That's kind of strange. The first time for everything, I guess. Oh, Morthal, these gates always make me nervous.
Someone do something.
Let's see here.
Oblivion
I
take
have a letter
somebody
here
help.
for you.
Miserable last
Of
one
course. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
That's how that's how that goes. That's right. There's Piper, broken ore. Okay, well, we'll hit the Piper and broken ore, which might be a bad idea to be honest. Hit the Piper and broken ore. Take a boat from the Solitude. Take a carriage from Solitude to Falkreath. That's the most reasonable way to do that. So in that case, I'm going to exercise my rights, and we are going to metro to Dragon Bridge to make the journey a little bit shorter, and not to the Shrine of Meridia, so we don't get yelled at. Make a little save. And continue on our way. Hopefully within a few more levels we'll be able to reasonably, I say reasonably, handle Break of Dawn. Well, because I know that if I die in there, it's gonna be like 15 minutes of us waiting to get back into the game in order to avoid instances of corruption. Let's get the fast travel point for the Solitude Dogs in case we ever need it. And the Ferryman. Then make our way to Broken Ore to potentially die to a bunch of bandits.
Takes a fair bit of strength to carry a greatsword like that. But can you use it?
I'd like to believe that we can swing our greatsword hard enough to shatter some poor dude's hopes and dreams. That or we're going to be having our hopes and dreams shattered when we get to Broken Ore, which is also potentiality. Because that's just the way these things go. There's the whatever this boat is called for the Thieves Guild quests. The Dainty Sload. I don't even know what a sload is. I'll have to look that up later. All these things that I've never thought about before until now. Are you a fairy? Slaughterfish in a jar. You're mine now. We're having soft tacos later. Brine water. Closing in on our soon-to-be death. But anything's possible, I suppose. Oh, come on now. Never know, we might get in here and we might roll them. But I'm not going to expect that. That surprises me every time I see it. There's just a group of Atronachs that are out there. There's a sword of some kind, I don't remember what it's called, that's out there. And they're just guarding the thing.
You've been here for a while, right? What was it like? Time to end this little game.
Okay. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
I took a school in Warden. Oh, you would have been an archer.
You! Rip and tear, Nerevar!
I shall do so, Dagoth, to the best of my ability. The best of my ability will be very limited when the rest of these fellows decide that they want to use a gun instead of have honor duels with me. And I say use a gun because that's what using a bow feels like in this.
I'm about to crack that ass open, boyo. Spread 'em. Stay down like the good little Inwa you are.
He's not missing a head. The only thing I don't like about the decapitation framework, or I guess decapitations in general, is that you cannot reanimate someone who's missing any of their body parts. Which, one, I understand, but two, is also very annoying because most combat in Nolvus ends up removing some sort of body part from the individual, whether it be a hand or a foot or a head or a leg. Sometimes you just end up with the torso.
Never should have come here.
We're gonna dice your ass up like a cheap wagyu. When they go low, I go low-er.
For some reason, everyone in here is of decent level,
Hear anything? What was that?
which is almost like it's like almost never happens.
You ain't ready. I'ma cut off your nipples and roll them around in Cheeto powder.
Now, see that guy?
That's it? That's all you've got? That's all you've got? You ready to die today? Not good enough, are you?
Oh, that guy is going to meet his maker. Or land in the water. Or just land back here.
I'll make you pay. You won't leave here alive. You won't get the best of me. There's no escape. Damn you.
Thank you for committing to that.
I'll make you pay.
Yep, there's that one big hit from the named enemy that I was worried about. Damn, I needed to fall.
Give up. There's no escape.
Stuck.
How lucky you are, mortal, to be slain by the very godhead of this reality.
Or you're gonna get murdered by Dagoth instead of me. I don't even know where that other dude went. He like fell and has been swimming back. Come on now, bro. Work with me here.
You can take me? Where are you?
I'm not worried about the Piper. The Pipers never have any HP, and they're like almost rarely ever hostile these days for some reason. Pipers go one of two ways. They're either the most dangerous people in the world with like a glass cannon build, or they just don't fight back, or acknowledge you, or think you're hostile in any way.
Where are you? Can't hide from me.
Alright, we're at 44. We should get mid greatsword stance at 50. Of major smithing. If I remember right, the smithing enchantment doesn't exist. Yeah, it's armor rating. Which, I mean, to be fair, 16 armor rating isn't going to hurt me right now. Well, we almost died 6 times. Or approximately around 6 times. But we managed to make it through via cowardice. Because I was not willing to die. However, the captain of the area, that man had some dodge skills. And like a lot of damage. Okay, so we'll take Cares from Solitude, Falkreath, and attempt to run Shriekwind. I'm not looking forward to attempting to run Shriekwind. It's full of vampires and Draugr, and we all know that Draugr love to shout and have 3,000 HP more than they need. However, we could be devotee. Yes, we're at 105. Means that if we run into any truly obnoxious undead enemies, we can just eliminate them immediately. That's what Meridia will do for us. Big single target AoE damage. I will not hesitate to orbital strike some Night Lord vampires if I have to. Because that is what she is sending us after. Or the Virulence are sending us after. It's a Night Lord in Shriekwind. It could be worse. Be a Blood Queen instead. Or a Quarria vampire. But it shouldn't be too bad. I hope. getting through Shriek Wind. I think it has Ice Form. Either Ice Form or Elemental Fury as its word of power.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Fall
Oh,
Creek.
creature.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there. You ever met one of them
Did you see a dog out there?
Nope. Some
No,
wolves, but no
some wolves,
dogs.
but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you had seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Yes, sir. Moncrief, ruled by our wonderful Jarl Femboy Siggeir. Whoever greenlit the hairstyle for Siggeir of Nolvus needs to have some words with anyone of taste. Maybe that's the point. Hey Fred, you gonna fall from the sky? Yep. Thanks, Fred. I need to look and see what that teleport to Ben Arai map marker is all about, because I have ran across it every time, and I don't know what it's for, what it's supposed to mean. Now, there's another entrance to this place that you're supposed to take instead of the south entrance. But I do know where it is off the top of my head, so we're gonna go with the south entrance, which will put us right in the middle of the dungeon. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this with minimal deaths. That is the goal of every one of these. To get through it without dying 7 times. Well, that does not bode well for us.
Why did the gods make men whimpering so hot, Nerevar?
Couldn't tell you, Dagoth. Couldn't tell you. $55. Rest for 50. Stamina. Alteration for 50. Archery for 45. HP. Now we have 2 points, so what we're going to do is we're going to take Descending Light and Hallowed Burial for a little bit more undead damage.
Oh, Nerevar, how did you know I was into blood play? I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem.
I agree, Dagoth.
Ah, do you think I am fucking playing? In a perfect world,
It's a bone charm.
me would not exist.
But this is not a perfect world. In fact, it's an incredibly messed up world, and I must slay all the undead in. Make them regret being undead. Beat them to death with hammers, as Dagoth says. If hammer was a great sword of some degree. Hmm. Coming in through the secret passage is always hilarious.
When the fireball starts slinging, my dick starts screaming. Do it again.
Say again. If I run into anything ridiculous in here, it is getting nuclear bombed.
Oh, chat, I'm locking in. At last, we spill the blood of the lesser mortals. Mwahahahahahaha. Whoo, they knocked the wind out of my balls. Gah! Fuck. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
Okay. Let's see how this is gonna be. I would greatly appreciate it if you would not. I'd greatly appreciate it if you would actually take the damage that I'm attempting to shoot at you. I don't know how that missed me, but hit the Draugr. But I'm not gonna complain. But man, did I just I heard the tripwire go off, and I actually cringed.
Nerevar, remember to spit and twist. Plains of Oblivion. Inwa, I'm sending you to Temple Lord.
I'd actively just rather go to like the Deadlands or somewhere than Hamlet, Florida, to be honest, bro. Get everyone's obsession with Florida.
No one will remember you like tears in rain.
Okay, take off. You didn't have to make me sad, bro. Like the only thing that I think of when I think about Florida is people who, one, first of all, alligators for fun, and Disney World. That's like about it. I didn't mean to do that, but that shit was cool. Okay, we ancient vampire in the bottom.
You ladies are about to learn why they used to call me Hymenberg.
No, no, we're not.
And now it is time for you to die. Lyra, you're not the Spartan.
Bye. Worth it every time. Never gets old.
Rah! We are looking forward to looting your corpse.
We're getting there. We're almost there. The 5 HP. I'll need to tank while trying to get to Dormant Arcana. On the opposite side of this one. Oh, they're on the stairs. The band camp. My friend.
Hey buddy, you should never hit a girl. You'll burn for this.
Why are band camps worth 103 XP? This makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense why a standard mob from Oblivion is 103 XP. Gets at me every time.
Give me them toes. A Rizzler's last thoughts should be of Ohio.
Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep making little cat noises. He's probably dreaming. A fabled Draugr warrior. Why are you level 85? Wake the hell up.
I started casting. Fireball, fireball.
Oh, hell no, you don't.
Mission success.
He did not need to take the orbital strike, but I was not willing to risk it. For the sheer fact of I don't know what the Avatar summons are truly capable of. It's entirely possible that that one dude could have made my life entirely not a life anymore. And we've still come out with a net positive on favor. So that's great. That's good. That's wonderful. Frequent overlook. Manage another level. And this is an alteration in 60, so we can take Wellocks. Resistant archery. Some HP, please. Alright, Wellocks Dormant Arcana is gonna be on armor. We're going to get plus 10% attack damage. And chance to absorb spells. And we're gonna take regen 1% HP per second. We need to... Actually, we need to get down from here before we do anything. It was quite unfortunate because there's no way down from here. So what's about to happen is we're about to fast travel to Helgen. Gonna run up by the Bloodlit Throne. Grab the paraglider. And paraglide to Granite Hill to hunt the vampire that's there. We did grab this on our way here, yeah. It should be near the Cyrodiil border checkpoint. We'll just have to head south. Like I say, before I forget. We're doing okay so far. We're doing okay so far. We've died like one time out of... I forgot! There is a behemoth that guards this path. And he does not make heavy metal music. I somehow fucking missed like a... Did you? I don't know how that worked. Let's... get some verticality. So if we can get through him, it's worth a lot. It'll be a few levels. It'll be like 2 levels at the most. That's great. He has a lot of HP. It's okay, because I have bolts. Made of my own essence. No, not in that way. Why am I doing this? Don't we have an ebony bow? 42 compared to 34. Yeah, there's not much of a difference, but... we have ebony arrows. Where did we pick up this bow at again? I don't even remember. These would be good damage numbers if I could fucking hit the guy. Which you would think wouldn't be that fucking hard considering his size.
Nice stealth strats, you fucking retard.
Hey, now that's mean. They got not to worry you, but... oh, he still hits me with that? It's a good thing he doesn't have any ranged attacks. So I want your 2,000 plus experience. 1949. Wonderful year for... well, the world, I suppose. I don't know exactly what's going on in 1949, post-World War II. But I assume it was better than what was going on. Need to do some degree of alchemy. More light armor. Unfortunately, that's going to cost too much to get to the next 5 levels. We're just going to give it the speech to round it out. And take some more HP to give us 300. Two-handed to 65. Rest to 55. Stamina. I keep saying the word wrong out of a little inside joke between me and my friends. And now I just look stupid. I mean, I guess it's okay, because I am pretty stupid. But that's not the point. This isn't about me, this is about you. Power attacks with all weapons are more likely to crit. Attacks with all weapons ignore armor. Limb splitter is just better. Subjugate. Now we did get Wellox. We'll need to come over. We need to take Initiate's Charm. None of these are going to be helpful to us except for Kato's Preparation, which will cast an armor spell on some advantage combat, which will trigger Wellox. Both some defense and some offensive increases. We are doing good. We are on the path of greatness. Read Frederick's journal, so that way the quest will be active when we get there. Let's untag you for now, put on paragliding and the ritual site's there. We gotta go around, reach it. And then we'll hit the flight platform. I'm only going to the ritual site because I like to have the zombies appear during the night. A lot of people find that annoying, but I like it. It's a little bit more chance and counter activities to the world. Oh, hi, Isidore. Hi. I forgot that you existed. I'm not gonna lie. There's Camilla's note for clockwork. Which we will probably run clockwork after I get the quest that I want to do for everyone out of the way. Oh. That could have been strange, to say the best. Say the most? Say the least? That could have been strange for better or for worse, I suppose. No zombie friends. And goodbye, zombie friends.
Alright, that's it. It's Dagothing time. I'm all for war crimes, Nerevar, but that was a little too much, don't you think?
No, not really. They're just zombies, bro. Who are they gonna complain to? 4K? Where's the... Who has the chart? Oh, you're kidding. There's... You can't be serious, right? Well, everyone look away while I use the console. Is it... What is this bullshit, bro? And that's why we have the console. To avoid soft locks such as that. 70. Resto to 60. Stamina. Where does this put us on the restoration tree? When do we get the things that I want? Will of Life is at 70. One in the mage armor that we're not gonna be able to use, but we need it to reach liberation. We will go by the highest tier flesh spell that we can on the Shrine of the Unarmored One. Won't be ebony flesh or anything, but stone flesh at the best. As long as one's active, that's all that matters. It's an ogre? It's two ogres. I wanted my computer, but it's not going to give it to me. I guess we don't have ability. Or the game does not want to run executions on ogres. They have help. I'm small and fragile.
The fireball knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
Wouldn't have needed to do that if I'd simply played correctly.
Undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure.
It is the bloodlet throne. And we are one step closer to the flight platform. And thus we have made it. Give us the paraglider, as well as both spell tomes. We better make use of said paraglider. Paraglider security. And Tariel's Gale for extra flight height, as we all need. And let's go ahead and learn close wounds. Just recently got to. When the time comes that we eventually will end up using it in pure panic. No, not all that's done. Looking for a vampire. Actually, we'll stop by the Glenmore Coven first, because it's actually closer. Ray and Tariel's Vale. And we're out here. Where that dragon changes colors every time I see it. It's so pretty from up here. No wonder our friend Durnavir likes it up here. Passing over Falkreath and getting a message from Lavados. From the Wheels of Low, which we will not be doing because I hate that thing. The Wheels of Low is just one of those quests. It just pisses me off every time I see it. Need to land some distance away so that way we don't get blindsided by the mage that guards the entrance. Okay, but like, why?
The whites take you.
Alright, it's a fight time!
Gonna cry now, huh?
I'll never get tired of killing these bastards.
No one bests an order. I already knew I could take your stuff.
You'll pay for that.
Bro, halberd users fucking piss me off. Their attack range is massive, and they always have like 90 million DPS.
Victory!
They hate us because they ain't.
Their attack come out quick, so you can't parry them. They do an immense amount of damage, and their timings are just weird. Like they operate on different levels of physics than I do.
Time to end
Forgive
this
me, Nero.
game.
I am going to go.
I guess you can tell Hersine I said hi when you get to the hunting grounds, considering you all are Hersine worshippers.
Here we go.
She said no, pickles. Send his ass to the Shadow Realm.
And yes, I will be killing every beetle that I can, because they get in the way.
You interrupted my mewing session.
So the witch hunter was able to overcome the witch. I guess that makes sense.
What was that?
Ah, found you.
Whoa, this does take me back. Nerevar, get the whip. The farm tools are acting
No
up.
sign of him.
Digoth, if you would get over here and do something. The sheer fact that he has Lightning Storm as his spell is kind of ridiculous.
Ouchie! Rah! I got 36 lessons in whoop-ass. Damn, Nerevar, did you see that? I lit his ass up better than Grandma's ashes.
You did better than I did. That's for sure. I don't know why he fucking beat me to death so hard. He even killed the Oracle. Dang, I had the Essence Train spell in there. Ring of Stamina.
Nerep. I am in so much pain. You think you could just, I don't know, maybe put a pinky in and tickle it? Nothing more than a pinky. I'm still in training.
Well, I mean, I guess I could be convinced to do so, considering you did, one, save our lives and murder the witch hunter. Now we can go hunt the vampire in Granite. Alright, let's see. Unlucky? Ah, literally the first dude we ran into. Probably doing on potions from running all the extra health minor heal. Potion of strength. Fender. Scout. Minor stamina. Doing okay, I guess.
All over now.
Alright. Silver Mountain Pass. Go see what we can do at Autumn Watch. Which, to be honest, as soon as we load into the area of Autumn Watch, spawn of bomb will probably get killed by the other dragon that makes it its home. If I can see how to get there, that is.
Talos smite you. Your end draws near.
No one
I
bats an
love
orc.
a good fight.
You're a fool to test
I
me.
love a good fight too, when it's an actual good fight and not whatever this is.
I'll never get tired of killing these bastards.
Pin him down, Nerevar. I'll grab his foreskin before he gets the chance to retaliate.
I'll show you a real fight.
Smear, curse you! Come on, we can take them!
Why did you just do 80 damage?
You won't leave Skyrim alive! Take me!
Let's get this over with already.
Death awaits you. Give up while you still can.
It's over. Give up
Time
while
to
you
die,
still
sir.
can!
Like the bite of a flea. Son of a...
But there's no way that like they killed all the Imperials.
Awaits you.
Where's Dagoth when I need him?
Skin you alive.
You think you can take me? You won't leave Skyrim alive! Enough of that! Let's see what you've got. Carve you into pieces! Gonna split your belly!
courtesy of Amazon Prime.
I'll rip your heart out.
Get the witch.
I love a challenge. I'll see you
Bro, I'm the big dick dilf. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get your money up, not your funny up.
I don't know what changed there. I don't know what happened to allow us to get away with that. But I'm not going to complain. It's a bear. Our bear's always so ridiculous.
Evolutionary dead ends, the lot of you.
I agree, Dagoth, I agree. And did that. I'm gonna assume he died to the bone colossus there.
Rah! How dare you try to hurt Nerevar? They are my best friend. Only I can hurt them.
Okay. I don't know what damage that counts as.
You better break like an egg before you get folded like an omelet in Wa.
Why do I suck?
Whew, they knocked the wind out of my balls. Oh yeah, look at you. You was popping all that good shit.
It's the actual bow.
Gonna go, then you got kicked in your goddamn chest. You eat a dick in what? You eat a dick. Don't worry, Outlanders. You will respawn in 7 in-game days. Probably.
I don't land up there. Like how you're taking a detour to fight like a goat or something. What could be what could be so important up there? As to delay our epic fight. I'm gonna stand right here and wait. Okay, I fucking lied. The homie actually considers the ice race more of a threat. I consider you an ass for making me wait. And there's that fella.
This is your reminder to not get tunnel vision on that little quest marker in your compass, Nerevar. You haven't been picking enough flowers. You haven't been hunting enough animals. Take a moment and take in the scenery. Some neckbeard at Bethesda worked really hard on this location. They spent weeks of their... I need 100 chicken nuggets and I need them ASAP.
Another dragoon. A needlehide this time.
Oh, Nerevar, how did you know I was into bloodplay? It just works, Nerevar.
Indeed it does, Dagoth. Indeed it does.
Assume the position, you know the drill, Ra.
Needlehide actually needs to have a boatload of health.
Ah, bastards!
However, a boatload of health does not protect you from the stun and execution system. However, it does make me vulnerable because I used up all my stamina.
Bingo, bango, bongo, you're a dead fucking mongrel. Childhood is thinking beating your enemies is enough. Adulthood is realizing... Ha ha ha! Meta mis huevos en tu boca!
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
How lucky you are, mortal, to be slain by the very godhead of this reality.
See, that's right there was what I meant by saber cats and bears have stagger. Because the stagger from the Spirit Saber Cat almost cost me my life.
This how you break a foot off in a motherfucker's ass in WoW. I don't believe you understand how grave of a mistake you have just made. Let me make this clear. You will be allowed to leave. But one day somewhere I will find you. You will never sleep again. Never go without looking behind you on a dark road. And when you least expect it, I will show you another Oblivion crisis. Now leave.
They go, brother. They're already dead. You don't need to go that hard. Maybe you do. Maybe you need to make them fear you on a existential level. Change their level very low. We're actually going to give it to rest and take the will of life. Concentration light. Yeah, we did have another level, which is good. 5. My armor to 50. Archery to 60 if we can. Just good enough. Oh, we had three levels. In that case, alchemy can go up. Something can go to 25. Alteration can go to 65. Stamina. Now we have 3 points to spend. We need to pick up the will of life for survivability. She's going to take an overflowing cup and the will of life. And Cardinal's preparation. It's a pretty good amount of defensive layer that we just applied to ourselves. Restoration and alteration. We just entered combat, and it immediately triggered oak flesh, which we had. So now you regenerate HP, 10% more damage, and we absorb 10% of spells. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Will of Life says that every so often in combat, gradually accumulates ambient life force from the environment and releases it MP unit first, healing you for 100 HP every 30 seconds. Sets the cycle from the beginning. Receiving a healing spell or effect when you're already at full health overheals you.
Ha 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 ha! No restoration spell will be. Remember, you wanted this. They must have amnesia, because they forgot that I'm him. A Rizzler's last thoughts should be of Ohio.
Should they though? I knew it was
Chat,
there.
is this guy serious?
And everything.
How many paralysis poisons you got in Wa? I'm gonna stunlock this motherfucker.
Unfortunately, don't have any Dagoff.
How about you zero some bitches? You're straight up signed into my jerkmate account.
Okay. I've never heard that one before. That's epic. And not the games launcher. Do you just have like all of the armor in existence, fam? Do your deal. They did like actually have so many points of armor. Conjure Drugged Deathlord is epic. We'll give that to Dagoth. And then there's this fella from Creation Club. Minor sneaking of all things. What? Okay. It's the enchantment. Once again. Oh, 20% XP. Doing it. Absolutely take that off. 100% flash. Okay. Who let this in the game? Who did this? Like, kind of like the amulet of Akadosh and all that. Like, woo carry weight, woo extra damage, woo stamina regen and max stamina, and then you're immune to fire damage. That's a bit much. Serenity. Picking up stuff to look at it. Oh, it's a Kriegsmesser. German military infantry greatsword that has been in use for a very long time. I'm pretty sure they carried these in the World Wars as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's cool. I didn't know there was one up here. Maybe that's not always there. Maybe that is not always there. '80. Of speed. So I think I'm taking initiative. Alright, let's head for to B. Northeast. Boulderfall Cave.
Watch it!
Oh no, this is just rude. Like, I didn't even want to deal with you. But now you've shot at me.
Oh, we get to kill more bandits.
Weren't expecting that, were you? True Nords never back down. You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
You won't get the best of me! Now you'll pay!
I'll have your head on a pike if you count out your coin.
お前の内臓を引き裂いてベルトにしてやる。
You won't leave Skyrim
Milk
alive.
drinker.
Victory or Sovngarde! Damn you!
Why do you all do so much damage?
Coward hides. A true warrior does not.
It's nothing. That's it? That's all you've got? Let's see what you've got. I'll kill you!
Well, where did all my HP just go? From who and from where?
Victory or Sovngarde! You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead! Ah! Die already! So I can take your stuff! Me?
This is why archers suck.
I'll mount your head on my wall! Yeah. Ah! We are rounded by easy! Get away with that! Pay for this!
Fucker up there is pissing me off.
You should have stayed in your precious forest instead.
Can't win this!
Good as dead.
You're dead. You hear me? Dead! You're gonna die for that. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. You're dead. You hear me? Dead! Give up while you still can. Weren't expecting that, were you?
You should have stayed in your precious forests.
Bye, easy. You won't get away with it.
Why do you just have all of the fucking armor, bro? Man had more damage reduction than most dragon. Our journey to Boulderfall. Oh, come on now, game.
In a perfect world, men like me would not exist. But this is not a perfect world.
Oh, should we fast salts, soul gem? Money.
It's morphin' time! I'm just a teenage dirtbag, Nerevar.
I know, Dagoth. Don't get Enduring Ideal until 90? Somewhere around there. Which is unfortunate. I'm just hoping that
The sub-8 beta males think they can take a Sigma?
Honest. Skeleton champion to give the tag off. Well, if this tells me anything about what's about to happen in here, it's gonna be an adventure.
Scatman's World. I fucked it up. We gonna bury you in the dirt and we gonna stone you to death. Me and 600 in Wa's gonna have you up against the wall and we all gonna shoot 100-round clips at you, lil bro. Learn to code in Wa.
What is the meaning of war? Is it an opportunity for triumph?
Oh yeah, here's the assassin band.
Ours is to vanquish the unliving, but is that the true path? Is our way, our world, something worth saving? Answer my query, stranger, and I will know the difference between triumph and...
Well, the assassin's band, which is definitely nothing to sneeze at, is not the one I prefer. Run. But it will absolutely make everything in the world hit harder. And by harder I mean a lot. The only things we have left are like a Meridian. By which is the one going to next. I like how in the short amount of time that we've been doing this, we've went up 30 levels. Let's just test because it's not going to let us pull back up. Yep. Always wonderful when it's like, I guess no, we're not going to let you have the glider. No respawn. On the road we go. Well, I guess the air, technically.